What's up? Marbania, thanks for the subscription. I appreciate it, sir. Might need to turn that on too, right? Camera, action, testing, testing, test. Okay, that sounds good. All right. Well, happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody.
Yes.
500 biddies. Wow. Was it payday? What the hell? Nice. Thank you.
Slide you.
So, hmm. Somebody got their ass beat last week, huh? You want to tell us about it?
Well, I kind of stuck a sword where it shouldn't be stuck, and we won't be doing that again.
Educate yourself. So that took everyone by surprise a little bit. A mind flayer in the cave. Mm.
Yeah.
A diseased mind flayer.
Mm. Are they?
I don't know. Touching it seemed to cause her a disease.
Yeah, you don't want to hit him with a melee.
By the way, yes, Lesser Restoration does remove disease. So,
Yeah, I read it wrong at first too. So,
yeah.
but did you have it memorized?
Yeah. I always have Lesser Restoration.
So we should have been okay.
But it was just an inspiration card that saved your ass.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, friendly, whatever.
Sir, yeah,
Sir.
sir, reach around.
Well, you guys took a short rest, I think. Does that sound right?
I think it might have been a long rest.
No, because people are
No,
still
yeah,
wounded.
yeah, I'm still
And you're
wounded,
down
so
hit
must have
dice.
been a short
So,
rest.
yep. So you guys got out in front of the cave and took a short rest, and then so it's like it's not even noon yet. Let's look at the date. Let's see. The 19th was the wolves over the mountain, and then you guys came down here. So it is the 20th, or Tarshak, however you say that. Um, and it's noon. So, there you go. And it's 12 p.m. So what are you guys thinking? You want to go to Fishbach, which is down the mountain, about I don't know, a few hours, or Gunder Barge, which is over the mountains. From here, you save a half a day, roughly.
I say we go to Gunderbarge.
Yeah, I said
What
the
about
last time we didn't want to go back to Fiskerbark because the old man's old lady wanted to go with us.
yeah?
Oh yeah,
What
that's
about the old
right.
lady?
Uh, what's his name? Burns' mom. So you see her coming up the side of the mountain. Boys, I brought you sandwiches.
Run!
Sandwiches.
You start running up the mountain. Screw you, lady. Eat your own damn sandwiches. They're probably liverwurst.
Your
Mom,
husband's dead in the cave.
Yeah.
meatloaf.
Your husband's in the cave.
Go get him.
So let me pop you guys this map again
Yeah, I
for
seem to have lost all my hot maps.
Yep,
your
mine are gone too. He must have
your
done a restore
Mine
or
are here.
a reload.
All my
Yeah,
hotkeys are gone.
everything's gone. My hotkeys. including
Yeah.
my
I've got all mine.
Yeah, I don't
all
know.
of my.
That was something on your end. Something either you did a nuke or you went in and
Oh yeah, I did a bunch of deleting and updating over the weekend because I was having problems DMing.
yeah, if you nuked your cache or had something like that, then that would wipe that all
Nope,
out.
didn't do that.
Mine's totally my fault then.
Yours might have screwed up when you know logged onto the wrong table. I don't know.
You think that could have done that? No,
No, you
no.
logged onto the right table today with the right password because you wouldn't have had you able to get your character had you not.
I mean, my inspiration cards and everything gone.
Are you do you have the voyage selected as your character? Maybe double click on your portrait.
Oh well, for Pete freaking sake!
Change the dice color of the voyage to like something different and then you can tell them apart. You know, not the
Yeah.
same as yours. Change them to purple or some pink. And then you can tell the two apart.
Rob
Salmon.
There you go. Salmon. All right, so you guys, I'm making you have it. You can't get out of it, Sven. I'm sticking it in your face. Did you close it? It was covered up, so I didn't know if you. So you guys are on the island of Gunderlund, and you're up here. If you zoom way in, you can see, but you're in the butt crack of that mountain, and you got to kind of go around that mountain and then back over to Gunderbar on the other side of the island. You can close that map now because you guys do just that. Start your way over there, and the top of the mountain is windy and cold and snowy. But you
That's where we
guys,
met those wolves, right?
yeah, you guys, no, uh, the wolves were. You already passed that. You're like the next
Right, we
day. You
had gone
spent the
forward and then
night.
retconned and then came back.
Yeah, well, we're even moving into the next day now. You've already spent the night there or close to there, and then you traveled further, and you're on your second day. It's pretty much late afternoon, probably 2, 3 in the afternoon, and you guys get to this flatter area up top of the mountain. You've been here before. You stayed here one night and you fought the owl bear. So there's the little depression here, and there's a small lake that um, is lightly frozen over. Um, but as you guys get to,
Push us a long rest then if we've been on the road a couple days.
good idea. Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Let me look
There
my
were a
spells
couple of
over and make
frozen
sure.
owl bears.
Yeah, they're like,
Hmm.
actually, the bodies of the owlbears are the owlbear is not there. But as you guys start over this mountain, and oh yeah, we've been here before. It's midday, so maybe you took a little short rest or something to get your bearings. And you guys can hear some voices coming from like over this direction, over the hill, over the valley, through the hills. You hear some voices, deep, argumentative voices. Who speaks giant?
We'll fly up.
Giant.
Does anyone speak giant?
Nope.
Nope. Here I can check just so.
If by giant you mean primordial, then yes.
It's understood by blank. So you hear some voices. And everybody give me. Hold on. I can do this. I got the power. Select
I
all.
got the power.
You remember to
Nah,
use
nah,
it?
nah, nah. Staying alive. Staying alive. Wow, you guys are like some perceptive bunch, except for the voyage. Doesn't see this for some reason. You don't know. You can't figure it out why. You see the tops of heads. Um, over there, like giant heads, and they look like they're having an argument. You don't know about what, but
Let's play it. Let's sneak up and play a prank on them.
Tie their shoestrings together.
Yeah, something like that.
I want to fly up and what's the wind situation like? Is it bad or
uh, hmm, let's see. It's gusting a mild. Yeah, it's you don't have any disadvantages or anything, but it's you're moving around a little. It's like a windy day on the highway. You know, your car's swaying a little, but you're all right. You got
all
it.
right?
Don't take your hands
I
off the
want to
wheel. You'll be fine. Now, you do
yeah, I want to
think if you get
fly
up
up.
too much higher, like above 10 or 15 feet, they're going to have a clear line of sight to see you.
Send the owl. Can't uh, Ember hear through the owl's what the owl hears?
Within
I do
100
not
feet.
understand giant,
Uh,
but I can
no.
see them.
Well, you can see their heads. They're like. They keep looking down.
Well, let's just walk up there and see what they're arguing about. Can't hear you, Sven.
I mean, I can fly kind of around them and distract them, and you guys can come up behind them.
We're just trying to find out what they're talking about, arguing about.
You know, see
Someone
what
has.
what.
You hear me now?
Yes,
Yeah,
I hear
got
you
you now.
now.
Sorry, guys. So I'm gonna send the wings up and have him fly up and around and about 50 feet, 60 feet out, just to see what's going on.
All right. Well, we're not in combat yet, but let's do initiative so we all kind of get a turn and do stuff. Ember? He's working on it. Who's hot mic?
That
John?
was probably me.
Yeah, the other John. Not that John. That one. Not that one.
Scuzzy John.
All right, so Nostagamus, since you're the most initiative going on, what are you thinking? What are your thought process here? These two giants, they're all like, "Oh, I can go distract it." What's Nostagamus thinking? What's he doing?
He probably just wants to sneak around these guys. He doesn't have any interest in them, but he's just gonna hang out and kind of wait, see what the rest of the party does.
He kind of got his hands in his pocket. He's like, "What are you guys thinking here?" Huh? All right, Krell. What about Krell? What's he?
Krell
What's he?
is curious what they're looking at. 'Cause they were looking down at something. I'm wondering if they've encountered something or are trying to kill something.
Well, they got a
Um,
sheep over there. They're arguing over. You don't know. You don't know.
something. I'm inclined to see if we can't scout what they're looking at, either through wings or through me, you know, flying around. If I skirt around the area so that I'm not where you guys are, and then go up so I can have visibility.
Well, you definitely think, and you all can see it pretty well, that this mountain here, this, hold on. I got a pointy token. Makes it easier. This hill here is taller than they are. So you could actually, if you could get behind it, which you guys could sneak all the way to here and then easily enough, but then your sneak across this way, you'll be in line of sight from them because their head is sticking up, but they're not really paying attention to you right now. And then you can make your way over here and peek around to see what they're up to. Or
Hey,
you could Krell, you could fly back down over this way and then come back, off the map.
That's what I was thinking. Coming up
but
this
around-
way and then around and catching them from that end. And that way,
But-
if they do notice me, they're not looking at the party.
Right, but the argument seems like it's coming to an end.
Caesar, you got past without trace? Scuzzer?
Yeah, let me check. I believe I did take that. I sure did.
This would be an ideal time to use that. We just walk right up
Yeah.
there on them.
Yep.
That sounds good.
All right, take a quick second and go ahead and apply that to everyone.
All right, let me target everybody.
All right, so everybody needs to stay within 30 feet of him, and he's going to give you a +10 bonus to your dexterity stealth checks, and you're not going to leave any footy prints. Suffering succotash. Who's leaving footy prints all over the snow?
That's a spell slot. Did everybody get it?
Yes, sir.
All right, so you guys are all going to move up. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, as a
Over
group.
to here? Like, is that your destination?
Yeah, over behind that mountain.
All right, I did grab the whole bunch. What happened to the? Here, get over here. Oh, I got the whole bunch targeted. How do you
Just select one of them.
Yeah, clear targets and then select one.
All right, so you guys make your way over here. Everybody is gonna give me this roll when I find the right button. Look at all that. +10. Well, you didn't target yourself there, Scuzzer, but that's okay.
Yeah, I thought I did.
Well, it didn't give you the... Oh, you got disadvantage. It still didn't
Oh
give
yeah,
you
with my
+10.
All it did was put the
Um,
concentration effect on him, not the plus
Oh,
10
okay.
effect.
I should have hit the other button too then. Should have targeted myself for that.
All right, so you guys have no trouble getting over to this side of the hill. And as you make your way over, they continue moving forward. So you guys can move yourself around a little bit there, get yourself situated. I unlocked the tokens. And they're going to actually climb up over here. And that's when we're going to actually start initiative. Now you guys can clearly hear and tell what they are. They're definitely hill giants. And one of them's pulling down his shirt, his like leather hide or whatever he's wearing. He's like, hey, it looks like he might have had it up or something. You're not sure.
Stop to take a leak.
Well, if you guys spoke giant, I could tell you, but since it's so funny, they were arguing about who has a bigger belly. And they got done. So they're starting to climb over. And Nostogamus, it's your turn. You can do what you like.
All right, I look around at the party and I'm like, we're just gonna attack these guys, right?
Are they bad giants? I know. I mean, I know they're red and everything on the map.
All right,
Your
hill
character
giants are
doesn't know
good.
they're red on the map.
Giants are evil.
Giants are
Yeah,
bad.
they look bad.
Yeah,
They're heading this way. So at some point, you think combat is gonna initiate because you don't know if they're gonna skip over to you and go, "How you doing, guys? Does he have a bigger belly or do I?"
All right, let's see. I want to move. Tokens are unlocked, right?
No, they're not. You have like chroma cam on your face too, by the way.
Oh, geez. Yeah, I guess. All right, I'm gonna move up to there,
All right,
and
so that's
go ahead.
up the hill, up the.
All right, am I able to climb the hill without?
Are you trying to get to the top of it?
Yeah. I mean, I think we're just gonna get, you know,
The
I'm
hill's
rethinking it
30
a little.
feet up. It's pretty steep right there.
Okay. I'm just gonna move kind of around behind the hill, so I'm still at the bottom, I guess. And I
don't
try to.
forget to stay within 30 feet or put a circle around you,
Yeah.
Caesar.
Yeah. So stay within 30 feet of him and keep just kind of keep out of sight, but move around around the backside of the hill a
All
little
right,
bit.
so yeah, and you guys are like, shh, they're coming this way. And the Stogamus sneaks around. Are you gonna dodge or ready or just in case?
Yeah, I'm gonna dodge just in case.
Okay.
And that's it.
Corel.
Um,
Thanks,
I think
Sven.
I'm gonna go after them. Maybe a bad idea, but I'm gonna take off and I'm gonna fly up.
To there. How high up are
Roughly
you
there.
flying?
And I'm gonna fly up a good 30 feet.
These guys would have a reach to 20.
Okay. Well, I want to be a ways
20,
up.
25, depending on. But yeah,
All right.
30.
Well,
You're up there. You're
30,
good.
yeah, I'm good for now. And I'm going to target Mr. Feathered Beard because I don't like the fact that he's taken some of my bird brethren and decorated himself with it.
All right, let me hold on one second. Let me give them some love here. I need to give them hmm, some of this love. All right, go ahead.
Very good. All right. So I am gonna shoot him.
Some surprise
Oh,
love.
I rolled the damage one instead of the attack roll. You
Well,
can
let's
undo
see if
that
you
damage.
hit. Well, see if you hit. If you did, then no harm, no foul. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Mm,
All right. So you can undo that one.
Which one was
My
that? Feathered Beard is
Feathered
that
Beard.
guy.
So I'm gonna take. Actually.
Oh wait.
Nah. I'm gonna take my second shot at him. That's gonna hit. And then I am going to action surge and take a third shot at him. Or action surge, I get
2.
the 2.
You
Right,
get both
so
attacks. You get your extra attack as well. It doesn't help if you miss half the time, though.
it doesn't help. I'm going to use one of my precision attack things and roll a d8 to add to that.
That's what she said, Morbania.
So that would be a 15.
I'm sure that hits. Yeah. Yep.
All right.
Ow.
And then my last shot is also a hit. And I am going to use the trip attack on this one.
Wow.
And so then he has to make a saving
And he
throw, which
fails.
he fails. And then he is knocked prone.
All right, so to describe this, you fly up in the air and you pull out an arrow, and as he's walking up, you like it ricochets off a rock next to him. You pull out another arrow, and he's looking down at the arrow like, "What the hell?" And he looks over at his buddy, and then another one sticks him in the freaking side, like whap. He's like, "Brr," and he turns around and he looks up at you, and then he looks at his friend, and he says something in giant you don't understand, and he looks down at his belly, and then 2 more arrows go thunk thunk into his chest, right? And he's like, "Brr," and then oh no, one of them hits him in the chest, the other one snags him in the freaking calf, and he starts hopping up and down, and he slips on the thing and starts sliding down the hill a little bit. So he gets 5 feet of free movement, but's prone as he slides down the hill a little. And Scuzzer, you're like, well, that wasn't very quiet.
Yeah, that wasn't sneaky. That's Feather Bearded one, so let me target him. And I'll take a shot at him with an arrow too. Might as
All
well.
right, well, there's a slight little problem. Is there's a big ass hill in your way.
I can move over a little bit.
You need to be at least there.
Yeah, that's where I'll move to.
That's about all you can move to.
And then
Actually, you could be back a little bit, but you're perfectly clear there.
I guess we don't need the pass without a trace concentration anymore.
No,
So
it
I
sounds
will-
like the gig is up.
Yeah, the gig's up, so I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark.
The big arrow. Doody doody.
And make sure I have him targeted. Yep, and then I'm going to use the sharpshooter feat.
This poor guy.
Take my
Now
shot at
remember,
him.
he's prone, so you're going to have disadvantage.
But he's surprised,
automatically
so it'll
apply?
balance out.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
all that will
automatically
automatically
does all
apply.
that. Yep.
Okay, so I'll take the shot then.
The magic of fantasy grounds. Oh, it did
Oh.
disadvantage drop, but you still hit, so whatever.
Yeah, he's still hit. So now I need to apply Colossus Slayer
Oh, you don't have
and a plus 10.
advantage when you attack a surprise target, that's why. Jesus. Yeah, he's still up though.
He's still up, so let me take my second shot at him.
He like stuck him right in the neck though. He's like blood's pouring down. He's like trying to wiggle the arrow out. He doesn't even he's totally still surprised. As you shoot him in the other side of the neck, he like falls back on his back, starts coughing up blood, and
Maybe
bleeds
that's
out.
enough to scare his buddy off.
His buddy says something in giant. Do these guys
That's all
speak
I have.
common? No, they don't even speak common. Just giant. He says something in giant you guys don't understand. But the intent is, I'm gonna squish your head.
I'd give him the double bird.
Ember.
So I'm gonna move up.
All right, that's gonna cost you 60 feet of movement because you're scaling the side of a 30-foot high hill. Yep. That's all right. It's a little rough over there, but it's okay. You're okay down there.
All right, so then I'm going to cast an image that only he can see of a remora, giant ice creature. At 60 feet, I can go right there. Coming up out of the snow. It's like a worm with big teeth, like basically an ice ankeg.
Lightning sparking out of his teeth.
So I'm casting Phantasmal Force on him.
Ooh, I thought it was. And his favorite food is remora, so he knows how these things look and act and feel. Since he made his saving throw.
Alright, so he made a save, so I'm just double checking. So, yep, it just goes away. Alright, so that's it for me, sadly.
Smelly knees? He's like, I am no longer surprised. Because that's all he can do. Wings. Flying around. What's a brave owl?
Hmm. Might as well just move right on up there.
Yeah, Squall's playing a cleric air genasi. That's Morbania. Ember's a wizard fire genasi. Nostagamus is a sorcerer triton. Wings is a familiar. Scuzzer is a pirate, or sorry, a ranger water genasi pirate. And Krell is a fighter Aarakocra. Sorry, Morbania. Jenkins was asking. Go ahead. And Gorgio,
That's
what's
right.
up, man?
Oh, actually, I am not within. I needed. That ain't gonna work. Okay then.
They're a little out of their element up here on this mountain, but unfortunately, these giants don't care.
Well, I am going to hold an action. And when he comes within range, I'm going to give him some Toll the Dead. So he's got to move 10 feet my direction
You're gonna ready that?
for a little Toll the Dead.
Yeah,
Now I'm
that's
going to
a
ready
fair.
that. I'm going to do that as I pass it.
All right. Well, it's your turn again. So your ready
Oh.
spell goes away.
And I'll just do the same thing.
Well,
Hell,
you
I
can
hadn't even
move
got
up
it on
now
there
and cast it.
You can walk
Oh,
forward
that's
10
true.
feet, cast it, and walk
Yeah.
back.
Oh, Guys, it's been one of them days, you know. I'm feeling a little.
It took me a second too. No worries. No worries. It took me a second. Let me get you in a square.
Okay, there we go. Move to there. Yes, that works. That works. And here we go, Mr. Giant.
He fails.
He fails. But he's healthy, is he not?
Yeah,
So that's one die.
he
necrotic.
was healthy.
Yeah, not bad. But now at least Colossus Slayer will hit on that. So okay, I'm gonna move back.
Do you
That's it.
glance at Ember as you go back, going, "Your point, man."
Yeah, your point, man. Mr. Lava,
You're up.
smelt the whole mountain.
Well, this guy may not survive to his turn. Maybe. I doubt that. I don't think Krell can
Get him,
kill this
Krell.
guy.
I
He's
don't have my
already
action
shot
surge, so
his
I can't
wad
do
and
4
everything.
shots.
Yeah, he already used his action surge, so he's got 2 shots.
All right, so first shot.
You could stop him though. Drop him.
I could certainly try.
Well, that's a miss. It bounces
Uh,
off his belly. Boing.
I'm gonna precision attack that and add
This is
another
the guy
3.
that had the bigger belly.
Does a 15 hit?
It does. Wait, let's see the magic of Fantasy Grounds. Drag that there, then drag that there. Yay!
Perfect. And then I'm going to shoot him.
Smelly
and do
knees.
that. And then do my second attack,
Ooh, that hits.
which hits.
How many superiority dice do you have at this level? 4?
4, but I'm not
4?
using a superiority dice on that one.
No, on the precision you did though, right?
On the first one I did, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
So I've used 3 of them in this combat. But I get him back on a short rest, so.
True. When I was playing my Warforged, I loved them. I loved them.
They're great. They're great. All right. And then I'm going to call out in common, which I don't know that he doesn't understand. Hey, look at me, you son of a bitch.
Wait, how does that sound?
In common.
In Eric Common, Eric Coker Common, right? Is it? Caw caw?
Caw, bastard.
Look at me, caw.
I'm wanting to draw his attention, but
Well, let's see. Let's see whose attention he's got. Well, how high up in the air are you?
I'm still 30 feet up.
Yeah, well, he looks up at you, and he looks down at these other two. And he's like, Pulls out a rock. Let's see, how far are you? Moves up a little. And chucks his rock at you. He says something in giant. As it goes whizzing by, whoosh! You see that it's about this big as it goes by.
Damn. Okay.
About the size of a medicine ball.
That would hurt.
Yeah.
What did he move? 15 and he's gonna kind of shift this way, and he is done. Scuzzer.
All right, I'm gonna move my hunter's mark over to him.
He's like, oh. He looks up at it.
Big arrow pops up above his head. And take a shot at him.
All right, see you, Jenkins. We know where your loyalty lies. Already left.
All right.
That's a hit. Pop. Colossus Slayer, Ift. Dang.
And then I'll take a second shot at him.
We got some damage dealers in this party, that's for sure.
Chunk.
No,
Oh,
Couple of
not
snipers.
one of you can speak an extra language, but you can certainly kill them.
I think I double clicked that, or did I? Yeah, I double clicked it.
You
Oh, they're
also
both
clicked
hit anyway.
crossbow, not your longbow.
Oh, did I? All right,
Does-
then. I guess it don't matter. They both do the same damage, same hit too.
What did you hit yourself or something? Yeah, you had yourself
Yeah.
targeted.
That's why you targeted yourself, so you shot yourself and the thing.
Like, this
Caesar,
crossbow's
you've been
broke.
nipping a little of the juice tonight, have you?
This crossbow's broke.
Yeah.
Keeps shooting 2 arrows out of it. What the hell? Well, you didn't kill him. Fortunately, you didn't lose your concentration, so you don't have to reapply that. Anything else?
I forgot to put the plus 10 to the damage for the sharpshooter on there.
Oh, well.
Your call, but that's the end of my turn.
I added it. That's Stockmus.
Can I move up like along the backside of this ridge? Like, kind of draw my movement like that.
Yeah, when you get to like right here or so, it's just like 15 foot up, but when you get like over here, it's almost flat.
Okay.
So you kind of gotta, you could kind of climb up over there, or it's really steep, this side, but you're moving around the bottom. So you're kind of moving around that way a little bit to creep around. But you
Yeah.
won't be able to see him from back there.
Oh,
If
okay.
you only move 30. If you dash, then you'll be out of.
Yeah, then I won't. All right. I want to go this way then, and get a little bit closer if I can. Hopefully,
Oh,
I can
yeah.
see him from
Oh,
there.
easily. Yep. Yeah, that's a good
Cool.
shot.
Man, I'm not sure how close this guy is to being dead. Everybody else is doing cool stuff though, and since I've got a straight shot between my party, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot a lightning bolt right between them at this guy.
Nice.
Awesome.
And he goes to get out of the way, and then he just jumps right in the middle of it. You see his belly shirt still up, and the lightning bolt nails him in the belly, and he goes. And you can see slow motion, his spine blows out the back of his body, and he looks down, and when he looks down, his back collapses, and he falls forward first onto his hips, and then he wobbles and falls over as this big smoking hole. You can roll damage. It's a big smoking hole gets blown through his chest as you killed him by 21 points.
Nice. Cut him in half.
He looked shocked that you blasted his belly too. It was the bigger one. Well, I should have thrown 3 or 4 of those the CR8 freaking encounter at you guys. I guess it's only CR8 if they actually get to go, right? But that goes to show you how well a surprise round can work. Had you attacked further back, this would have changed probably pretty much. Had you not surprised them. But excellent job. Congratulations. You defeated 2 Smelly Knees Hill Giants. So I'm going to take you out of combat.
Level.
Level up.
Krell almost killed the first one before anybody got to go.
All right,
was
so
the
you
hope.
guys
That
move
first one
over, and
hit.
I know he was almost dead. You guys move over and start exploring. They do have a bag with stuff in it. Let's see, what do you guys get? You guys get. They got some gold, some electrum. I don't know who invented those. A bunch of copper pieces. And let's see if they have anything else. the hell is this? And inside their bag, they have a halfling.
Awesome.
Dinner.
He's unconscious.
Squall, I'll leave it to you.
You're serious? There's a halfling in the bag.
Yep.
Okay.
It was on
Yeah,
the
I'll
random chart.
just,
I rolled a 4 on the Hill Giant loot, and it came up Garen Brandybush. He's a halfling.
Brandy Bush.
It's a stout
Male or
halfling.
female halfling?
Male. He's
Well,
got a
before we
loincloth
wake him
on.
up, does he have any jewelry or anything in his pockets?
No, he's wearing a loincloth. Oh, and there's a
All right.
club in there, a little halfling sized club.
All right, so
Where the
we'll
hell have
nurse
these
his
giants
wounds
been?
here.
And there's also wrapped up in a little soft padded bag is a couple of potions of healing,
Oh.
which I'm gonna drop into the party sheet.
Hey, this survival medal's still in here. Wasn't that like something cool?
Oh, you guys need to
It's heavy armor.
go through your party sheet and disperse
The
that stuff.
immovable rod.
Yeah, the immovable rod. That was the. I can wear heavy armor.
Healer's kit can go to the ship or to you.
Yeah.
I'll take the immovable rod. That's something I could fly up in position and then use it as an anchor to help you guys.
Sounds good. I don't have any potions of healing, so I'll probably take one unless anybody has a problem.
Blup, blup. Are you guys disperse that stuff, and then when I get back, I need a quick little.
Anybody
off
else
camera.
want the halfling?
Anybody
I
Yeah,
don't need a
roll
halfling.
for him.
Order of it.
No,
I mean,
but
You
I
gotta
can't.
roll
You know,
for him, I think.
Is somebody
I can't-
taking that survival mantle?
I can't wear
It's
heavy
heavy
armor.
metal. It's heavy. I mean, medium armor.
Medium.
Oh, it's medium. I can wear medium.
You could. It helps you breathe underwater. Well, you already got the cloak, don't you?
Well, yeah, but I mean,
Can
you know,
breathe
if
in
this.
any environment, not just
Yeah.
underwater.
You can go into that gas place.
So
Anybody can use a cloak.
Essentially half plate.
yeah, I'll take. Now, who wants the cloak? I lose my swim speed, but big deal. But we need to all be able to breathe underwater if we can. Who's the other person that couldn't?
Why would you
Krell?
lose your cloak? Krell could use it, the cloak. He'd
Well,
look
I think
away.
at this,
Krell should
I
have
mean,
it.
and maybe yeah, that's totally metagaming. I realize, but call from the deep, and this is nautical, and I've got a feeling we're gonna need to be able to get underwater some more.
Oh yeah,
I don't know.
definitely.
Well, aren't you also the bosun? So you guys might fix the boat or something? I don't know. Just saying.
I was the quartermaster.
Yeah, I'm the surgeon, ship surgeon.
Oh yeah.
Well, the mantle's there for, or not the mantle, but the cloak. It's there for whenever we need it. It doesn't
I
do
don't
anything
understand
else
I think
for it.
Krell should take it.
Oh yeah,
Give it to Krell.
Oh, you just had
Okay.
a crew member as the bosun.
yeah. Crow would probably get the most use out of it.
All right, so let me.
The
It's
rest of
the
you don't need water breathing.
cloak of the manta ray is in the party sheet.
And taken.
The healer's kit can go to the ship.
Yeah, because I've got how many? I grabbed one of. I thought I already dealt with that stuff though. I've got a healer's kit and I've got. Oh, it's full. So yeah, I'll put that on the ship.
Stagmus
Maybe you
is going
thought
to get the potion of
you
healing,
just
right?
drug one instead of two.
Yeah, there were two, so there's one left.
Oh, I don't need one. I've got one and I got one regular and one greater, so somebody else that needs one can grab it.
Yeah, Stagamus can take them both.
All right.
If I have the cloak, I don't need the mariner's leather armor.
What kind of armor is that? Light armor?
Yeah, it's just leather. It just gives you a swim speed. So I'm better off wearing studded leather and the cloak than I am.
Sounds like we
wearing
need to use
mariner's leather.
the forge.
Yeah.
Mix that with some.
I'll throw that back into the parcel.
Yeah, I'll take it. 'Cause I
Party
just
sheet.
have regular leather armor, so I'll take the mariner's armor.
Yeah, take that.
Well, I'm also taking an hour of your life. Not that it matters, but
Short rest.
um, anything else in there that you guys want? What's a king's
Oil.
knife?
I'm taking that flask of oil.
It
Can always use one of those.
cannot deal damage. What is it? A letter opener?
It's a butter knife. It's a jeweled
Yep.
butter
I
knife.
can do damage with a butter knife. This one specifies it's made out of rubber or something.
Yeah, it's a spatula.
So, Mr. DM, I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Would Wings be able to carry a flask, like a flask of oil, and then fly over and then drop it into a square?
Yeah. Now
Okay,
the
cool.
real question is does the flask break or not? That's the real question. It's not like he's
I'm gonna work on
smashing
his-
it on the ground. He's just dropping it. So
I'm gonna work on his broken cube of force. Kind of roll to fix it.
But if you shoot it with a
Thanks,
burning
Igor
arrow
Joe.
as it's falling out of the sky,
that would be nice. For an hour you're gonna monkey with it because it's gonna take you a lot longer than that. But I understand what you're working on. All right, I'm gonna burn out everything out of the party sheet. Boom. And here's your share of the gold. Excellent. All right, so you guys make it to Gunder Barge. Let's see. Let's do the calendar.
Holy. Is that right? That survival mantle just added 5 to my armor class.
It's half plate. It's good armor. It's the best medium armor there is.
My armor class is 25.
you're the man.
Are
You're
you
the
sure you
tank.
don't have both of them equipped?
Yeah, that sounds
I
too
must
high.
have. Yeah, I'm sitting here going, what? This is not right.
I mean, come on, you're not boring.
Yeah. Yep, take the splint off. That's the same thing. It's 20. So, damn, can I wear the splint with the mantle over my shoulders? Because it is just a mantle, right?
It's an armor type. You can only have one armor type.
Yep.
All right, so you guys make it back to Gunder Barge. It's about 3 in the afternoon on the 22nd. For those keeping notes.
Should we go see the king now?
Might Might as well.
Sure.
The king. Oh yeah. Let's get this cool map that we got. Whoever
So
drew it.
I'm in town. I can sell this extra armor.
Well, if it gets put in the party sheet, happens automatically.
Here. Yeah, because I don't want to deal with it. Plus, we found it as a group anyway. So
Yeah,
our splint's worth 200 gold.
Yeah, this is a group. Everything goes in the party sheet. And there you guys go. Each of you gets 17 gold. All right, so yeah, you guys come back in to Gunderberg actually from this side of town, you know, because actually this is out on a peninsula on the far side of the island, so actually you would come in on this road here. And so the voyage is the anchors over here. You have the Saltwood Storehouse, Granny Saltwood, and Gimlet's ship repairs near where the voyage was when you left. And then down here is Stonerise Keep, where the king lives. And then you have the Crow's Nest Tavern and the Dragon Turtle Inn, where you guys stay. And that's what's in town. And it's 3 in the afternoon. So what are you guys thinking?
I'm gonna ask around, see if there have been any ships while we've been gone. Has there been any shipments, or the stores still have the same stuff?
Huh? You're gonna ask like a farmer, has there been any shipments? Or does the stores have the same stuff? He's like, how the hell should I know? Why don't you go to the store?
They're out of toilet paper.
I'm actually curious. Down in I want to visit the ship repair area. Looking at our gold, we've got a significant sum of gold here with us. I'm wondering if we can't maybe purchase some enhancements for our ship.
Cannons, maybe?
Yeah, something.
Gimlet
I'd love some
ship
cannons to take
repairs.
out Callus.
So you're going to the Gimlet ship repair. Who's going with him?
I'll go with him.
Yeah, I'll go
Yep.
too.
Nostogamus,
Yeah.
everybody?
It's a group effort.
All right, cool. All right, so you guys make it to Gimlet's. Oh, there's an old link on this, old sound link from the original one. I got a script error when I tried to play it. Oda Bowspirit Gimlet is the proprietor. Have you guys met her? I don't know if you guys have met her, have you?
No, I don't
think
remember
so.
her.
It's a towering pair of wooden warehouse doors seal shut the entrance to a sea cave near the harbor. Painted on these is a white anchor and the words Gimlet's Ship Repairs. Swinging from ropes attached to a rocky overhang above the entrance to the caves are buckets filled with tools. Here the characters meet Oda Bowspirit Gimlet, a rock gnome, a bolt builder and a repairer who has also helped service the voyage. She's an amiable gnome who has a habit of chewing pungent tobacco, so she's kink. And she works on the rigging up there by swinging from ropes attached to the ceiling of the cavern and climbing in the rigging of the boats as she repairs. So she's very nimble running around, hopping around up in those ropes and everything. So who's doing the RP with her?
Who's our
Uh,
charismatic negotiator?
I could talk to her. Yeah, I'll go up to her and tell her that we're with the voyage.
You're at the voyage? Well, she pulled out of here not 2 days ago.
Sorry, what?
Exactly.
We fixed her up. We fixed her a hole. She had a crack. She's all fixed up. She should be where you guys park her.
Oh, okay. All right. I understand.
Parking lot.
We were
Oh,
wondering.
she's like, how's that boy doing?
Uh, uh, I'm sure he's doing just great.
Oh, well, he was looking pretty pale last time I seen him. I didn't think he was going to make it.
Oh, geez. Well, we actually haven't been back to the ship in a couple days, so we will check on him as soon as we get back.
He'll
Oh,
get his sea legs.
so what can I do for you?
Well,
Tink.
we were kind of wondering about the sort of upgrades you might offer for ships like the Voyage. Is that something that you could help us out with? And what kind of cost are we looking at for those?
Well, we have different fees set up for different time frames, you see. What kind of time frame are you talking?
Howitzers.
Time is the key here. Equipment I got, or I can make, or you can fetch.
We'd need to check with the captain on any firm time commitment, but
So what kind of gear are you looking at then? If you don't know time frame, you want to put a motor on it? Some
Oh,
rockets?
that sounds cool. I think we were probably looking more towards weaponry of some kind.
Oh, you're fighting vessel, are you? What are you going
Well,
up against? A dragon turtle? Some other ships? What? You
yeah,
want a catapult? Some ballistas?
probably for protection. You know, there's a lot of nasty pirates and things out there.
Protection? Well, how much are you looking to invest in your vessel? You boys got some bulging pouches there. Look at that. Shiny new armor you're wearing? That's a pretty wand you got tucked in your belt there.
I don't
She's
know.
looking at every magical items you guys have. She clearly looks at them. She puts her goggles down. And she's nice.
And I'll say, well, we hadn't really, decided how much we were looking to spend. We mostly just wanted to see what you had available before we made any decisions.
Well, this is a negotiation. I got what you want if you got what I need. There's certain things I have to take precautions on, too. Illegal things, if you know what I mean. She looks over at next to her. There's like a crate with some like a tarp over it, and you can clearly see underneath it says smoke powder.
Oh. Yeah.
She
Yeah,
kind of, as you guys look at
Cannons?
it, she goes and pulls it down over the edge of it so you can't see it anymore. She's like, you know what I mean.
I think I catch your drift. Yeah. And Nystagmus winks at her and then says, I think we need a few minutes to confer amongst ourselves.
Well, I gotta go up yonder and plant this security device up there on the mast of that there ship. But I'll be back momentarily. You friends have a discussion all to yourself. As Bowspirit gets to work. Shoom, and she flies off with a rope and zooms up to the top of one of the masts. She's got this orb she's working on, banging on it, putting it on top of the mast.
You know what, DM? I gotta give you some inspiration for the role playing bowsprit.
I don't collect inspiration.
Oh, that was good, man. You did good on that.
All right, so do you guys need me to like get off voice or something here, or do you guys have a little player
no.
powwow? No.
Oh,
Okay. I
she
don't-
said
Yeah,
she
th-
said
just to let you
illegal.
guys
Didn't need
know, I can easily, if you guys, I mean, maybe not in this instance, but if you guys want to plan something without the DM, a little metagame session before combat or something, I'm okay with that. I kind of like surprises, so.
But didn't she say illegal? And so are cannons illegal? I mean, is that what we're talking about here? A
No,
cannon?
cannons are not illegal. Smoke powder is.
Oh,
There's this whole like illegal doctrine that initiated in Waterdeep from a guy named Blackstaff. And then every Blackstaff after that hunts people down who stockpile and distribute smoke powder. So it's
Do
his legalities you have to deal with.
do we know what smoke powder does?
Do we have any alchemists in the party?
no, we just sold a set of alchemy tools.
Right. Yeah, we just
Would have
got
been
rid of one
handy
of
for
those.
somebody
Use 'em
who
anyway.
works in alchemy. So let's use the next best thing is, let's see if any of you guys know. Nostogamus with his -2 doesn't really help a whole lot, does it?
I can't believe I don't know that, guys.
You're like, what? Smoke powder? It must make smoke or something. You must sprinkle it in the air. Who didn't roll?
What do you
The
need?
ship.
I didn't
What's your-
roll anything. What are you looking for?
Didn't it pop up for you?
Oh,
Oh.
okay. It was
It
popped
look-
up in the middle of that picture. I didn't see it.
He's like, I found this book. He's flipping through it. It's all about smoke powder. I was looking in my bag for it. That's why I didn't answer up. Because you like beat everybody almost double. With your, now you'd think Ember would have it with his +7, but he's like
Right.
not that familiar with it. So, and you've been around, you're familiar, you're very familiar with Captain Callus's endeavors into smoke powder, and because he's got a couple of pistoles he wields, and so you're familiar with smoke powder enough to know that it is illegal, says one man, and if you get caught by that man, then you better have enough smoke powder to defend yourself, or he's gonna take it and then sink your vessel maybe or whatever. But other than that, it's just very hard to come by.
Kelvin Blackstaff Aronson.
Well, that was who initiated it, but it's been passed down. He's like Batman now. I am Blackstaff.
Right. Okay.
I'm thinking let's focus. Let's get some maybe AC, some speed improvements, weaponry. I don't know about dealing with illegal stuff. That's not my thing.
I think we've already got some illegal wine on board, right?
Yeah, it seemed to be your thing then, didn't it?
The wine's not illegal. Wine is legal.
And the way we got it was.
But it's hot wine,
I
right?
didn't have nothing to do with it.
I had some thoughts about the wine. I don't know if we want to go into that right now, but at some point, I have some thoughts about.
I agree. Some sort of steel siding or ballistas. something.
Some improved armor for
Rapid
the
fire
ship.
ballistas.
Bigger sails.
Some
So-
maneuvering and handling sails, something that'll let us turn quicker.
All right, so as you guys are
Speed and agility.
standing around in this big, huge, mammoth warehouse that she's working in, and she's got this ship dry docked in here. You can hear her banging on that thing up top. It's ting ting. It's gonna get gone. Boom, and all of a sudden, a bubble, like a clear, magical force bubble, goes boom around the ship, and you can hear, and now you can't hear her anymore. You can see her moving around, and
Are we outside the bubble?
yeah, you're back up looking at the whole thing.
I'm gonna
It's
throw a rock at the ship. Just a little pebble. Pick
Okay.
up a pebble, throw
It
it at
goes-
the ship.
it bounces off the
It's a cone of
sphere.
silence.
Goes bzzz.
It bounced off the sphere around the ship.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
She doesn't look like she's in any sort of like trouble or distress in this bubble, does she?
No, she looks like she's tuning it. It's twisting a little. It's shaping a little bit bigger. She's like, bing, bing, bing.
Are you looking to rescue the damsel? I think you're a little
I'm gonna
smitten with
produce flame.
Gnome.
Well, yeah, you saw her picture.
She
I'm
said,
gonna produce flame and throw
and then it.
the fire at the bubble, see if it goes through.
All right, so you like as you throw it, roll a d20. The sphere goes whoop and vanishes again, like whoop. As you're in mid throw, you're like, oh, and it skips, poof, and catches the tarps on fire next to the smoke powder. And then she,
Oh, no.
Squall walks
I use
away
my
like he's.
control flames and put it out.
do you do what?
Use control flame and put it out.
Ay, gee.
At the same time, I want to use shape water as I see him, cast this to like bring some water up and try to douse the flames.
All right,
Yeah, I
so,
want to
so
create water.
so you guys quickly put out the thing, and let me see. Let me see if she notices.
Quick, Krell, distractor.
Oh yeah.
Caca.
So she comes
Fly around.
swinging down, and she jumps down right in front of you. What are you boys trying to do? Blow us all up? That's a crazy thing to do in here. Crazy. I tell you, crazy. You boys need to be it's kind of smoky a little bit too. It was quick, but right in the area. She's like, that could have put me out of business. I think you need to come back some other time.
Good job, Ember.
If I am in the area, fire is not going to put you out of business.
If those things blow up, that would definitely put me out of business. Did you read the sign over there? No open flames? I know it's in Gnome, but I should put it in Common, but I don't write so well. Says Nick Fuego.
How much is the force field?
Yeah, so
The
what was
bubble
that
thing
deal
just
you was
made, How
creating?
much would that be?
You ready to negotiate with her? She's pissed at you, and you're trying to negotiate with her? She's like, how much you got? It's twice that much.
Yeah, let's give her some time, guys. Let's come back later.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
So you guys kind of shrug your shoulders
Apologize.
down and we're sorry and leave. Where you going?
Gonna go find a captain.
Yeah, let's talk to the captain. Maybe she can come negotiate. We can.
So since
for
the
all that.
I just figured in a small town like this, everybody would know if a ship came in. But since they didn't, I'm gonna go to the store and see if they have any new ship.
Ships come in this town all the time. You guys have been gone, what, 10 days? So yeah, you definitely, you can see ships coming and going. I mean, it happens.
Do they have any new scrolls?
Let's see, where is that at? Doo-doo-doo. It's at Saltwood Storehouse. Oh yeah. None of these sounds are. These are old sounds. Granny Salt Lick. All right, so you guys know about the potions. We don't have to. If you guys want any water breathing potions. This is a tall wooden warehouse, rises up above the homes and shops around it a few streets back from the harbor. Painted on the front of the building are the words Saltwood Storehouse. Inside, a handful of employees hurry about the 4 floors, seeing to traders who have come to stock up on rations and naval goods. On the counter, oh, that's the potion of water breathing sign. So you can get anything in the comprehensive equipment manual. What were you looking for? Potions?
Scrolls.
Scrolls.
So we could buy an airship.
Yep. Yep, you'd have to order it. It's going to be delivered by airmail, but yeah.
It's only
Does it come?
250,000 gold, guys.
Hey, at
Does
least you
it
have
come from
something to
the
spend your
Acme
gold on
Corporation?
now. No, it's from frickin' Frax. It's an elf and a dwarf team. All right, anything else you guys are looking for while I'm doing this?
Well, we can get our own Carvey longship for 6,000. We could actually get our own ship. Caravel, Cog, Hulk.
All right, so they
Is it-
have. Ooh, 8 new magical items. Let's see. I don't have an easy way to do 8 of them, but I got to do them one at a time. So, whoa, a stone of good luck. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, those are pretty good.
Somebody want to make a quick note for me, so, because I'm not typing these, doing it the old PDF way.
Yeah, I got it.
And hold on, let me do that. Set that there. All right, the other one is a robe of useful items. That's pretty cool. A second level spell scroll. Wizard. And I'll let you pick the spell. Whale of slipperiness. Some slippery stuff. A ring of swimming.
That would have come in handy.
How many is that? 6, 7?
That was 5.
What the hell is a rod of the Pact Keeper? +1. So
Warlock.
Warlock crap. Another scroll. Third level. Cleric. You can pick the spell.
Nice.
A sword of vengeance. I don't even know what the hell that is. Curious. You probably don't want it. Unless you're really possessive of your weapons, then you might want it. Was that 7?
That was 8.
All right, I'm gonna re-roll that one because I don't want that in my party. It's cursed. They wouldn't be selling cursed items. And a mithril chain shirt. So anybody interested in any of that?
I'm interested in a second level mirror image scroll. How much would that be?
Give me a persuasion.
So that's a
You're a
cleric
really nice
spell
looking
of.
guy.
How did you do that?
How did I do that?
Yeah,
Well, I can
Share.
own notes, so I can share them.
right, but how did it pop up for me?
Because I shared it with everybody. I shared the sheet.
So if I share a
Players
note
can
with,
only do that with a note.
but you have to
Mhm.
share it with everybody for the
No, I can
DM to see
drag
it?
it onto their portrait.
No, but for the DM to see it.
The DM can always see it. But if I do the right click share sheet like you would do on an image,
Yeah,
it'll
but I
pop up
didn't.
for the DM as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you share the sheet with everybody, it pops up for the DM as well. Okay.
Right.
I didn't know that. I've been trying to help the DM once in a while and like make a quick note, but how do you drag it to him or something? That would be kind of cool though if there wasn't a way to share something with only the DM, a note.
Yep.
I want to do this instead of whispering it. You can type a little note. I want to do this, and then I'm going to do that,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to do that, and then you can just share it with a DM.
You could also just take the ownership, so you only own it, and then drag it into the chat, and then it would be a chat link the DM could open up.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Matakuri, make the third level spell scroll cleric as a scroll of magic circle.
All right, so you talk him down from 100 gold to 99.
99 gold for that scroll.
Yep.
Uh,
You want it?
willing. You bet I'll willingly give that scroll of magic circle.
Oh, no, I'm talking to Sven.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yes, Ember will take it. Thank you.
All right, did you get it, or you want me to throw it on your sheet?
Oh, I did it.
You did?
I did the wrong one. Oh well. Wings is a good negotiator.
A minus
I
2.
rolled off his sheet instead of mine.
Did that get put on your sheet?
I don't see it.
Why isn't it sharing?
Here it is. Elegant scroll.
Oh, there's 2 of them now.
I've got 2 of them, but they're not identified.
And what scroll did you
Cool.
want,
Got it.
Marbania?
Magic circle.
All right, give me a persuasion check in the dice tower, please, or just double click it.
You want
Persuasion.
wings to negotiate for you?
Maybe.
250 gold.
Sold.
Let me squall inventory. There you go.
All right. Thank you. Took the gold out.
Anybody else want any of that other stuff while you're shopping?
What is the stone of good luck? I'm trying to look for it in the items. I can't find it.
You might not have the module open. Oh, I don't. Oh, I gotta spell it right. Stone of good.
I think it's +1 to ability checks and saving throws.
Billy checks and saves. Yep. And it does require attunement for those that are attuned deficient, because you can only have 3. You guys should start putting for the location attuned on any attuned, so it
Yeah, I've got 3 attuned items already.
shows up top, easy to see. It's when somebody fixes the attunement tracker extension, but probably won't work in Unity anyways.
Well, I have my attuned. I've got an item called attuned, and attuned is in my equipped location. So it's in my equipment, but it says
Yeah, that's
attuned.
cool. So just as long as you can track it.
Cool.
All right, so you guys do some shopping. You went and talked to her. So it's the sun's going down, and the pirates are
much-
getting done for the day.
Did
No
somebody
one
buy
else
the
wants
ring of
the
swimming?
stone?
Uh,
If no one else wants the stone, I'll take it.
I already have 3 attuned items.
I'm looking at the ring of swimming. Did somebody already take that?
Nope.
How much is that?
Let's see. Uh, 237.
237 sold.
Yeah, I don't have any attuned items. I'll take the stone if no one else wants it.
Yeah, go for it.
How much is?
I don't know, dropping his ring. Where'd it go?
I see a gold ring in my bag.
Yeah, that's it. There you go.
Thank you.
The stone of good luck. Who's giving me the who's buying it? Who's getting the persuasion? Now see here.
Krell, who's not very.
Eh,
Can
you're,
I hold it while I'm persuading him so I can get the bonus?
You should let me
you
try
have
to try
I
to
would like to hold it
negotiate
for an
you.
hour. I would like to hold it for an hour, please, because you have to attune to it. 250.
250 sold. I'll take that for 250.
Krell.
That's totally worth it.
Totally worth it. It's a bargain shop here.
Give him 600 copper.
Yeah,
We're gonna save our copper and stick it in our cannons and blow holes in people's sails. Take out their crew.
anybody want the rod of Pack Keeper? Nope.
No.
All right, so are you guys going over to the dragon turtle in? Since the sun's going down?
We could stop in at One Eye Billy's or whoever it was.
You are up near the voyage, too. The Crow's Nest Tavern, you mean? Yeah. One-Eyed Bill.
See if we can get any information on Callus.
What are you guys thinking?
Well, we are up near the voyage. Should we check in with the captain and let her know that we're back?
Yeah, I think so.
Then we can go drink.
Tell the boy his mother's alive. Should we do that?
Is there more to the story with this Boyd that I'm not aware of?
Yeah, I don't see the importance in him.
I have no idea.
Is he just a stowaway on the ship, or
No,
So
we
he-
found he was a shipwreck victim, wasn't he?
So the sun's setting. You guys are making your way towards the docks, and you see the voyage, all pretty and spot cleaned up, hole patched, couple new sails, and about 8 guards and a fence perimetered around the outside on the dock.
well, that
You
won't
know-
stop me. I'll just fly around him.
Oh, you can easily fly over them.
Are these? Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Are they stopping us?
Are they ship
Yeah.
guards, or
Do you
are
go up
they-
to them? They're like, halt. They're all
Yeah.
they're all nervous looking.
No,
They're
no,
like,
I'm Krell, not Halt.
oh, you can't go in. It's dangerous.
Why is it
Why?
dangerous? It's our ship.
There's something in there. It's taking over most of the crew.
What?
Well, we're
I
crew.
had the same reaction. What?
What you talking about, Willis?
It's got like
I feel.
tentacles on its face.
Oh hell
Son
no!
of a bitch. Another one.
God damn it! Let's go.
It's got some of the crew captive.
The fuck?
We've had a short rest since our last encounter, right?
You had a long rest since your last encounter.
Long rest. All right, it didn't reset my.
Yeah, let
I
me
still
push
got spell
another.
slots ticked.
Yeah, let me. No, not that button. They all look a little different, so it takes me a second to focus on them. All right, so yeah.
So I got a question for the group here. It's a little bit strange that these guys are guarding a ship that has one of them ugly tentacle things on it. Why are they guarding the ship?
I assume it's for
Just-
public safety.
Leaving it in the harbor and letting that thing do whatever it wants?
To promote
What the
social-
fuck's going on here?
This looks like a recent development. It doesn't look like these guys have like set up a guards, like a little shack, and they're like pulling shifts and shit. They're all sweating, and they look like they just drug some of this crap out here to make like a barricade.
I'll ask about the captain. Where is she?
She's over there. They point to building. They're discussing what to do. The king's in there.
The
Well, let's
king's on
go.
the ship.
Yeah, that's where we need to go.
So you guys gonna go talk to the captain and the
I wa-
king and stuff? All right,
I
so
wanna
they've
tell the
got like
guards-
they're just finishing up
What-
setting up a little CP, right? A little command center. And the king's in there. Like, so as you guys go in, he's like, Well, you can't have that thing running around the streets. You can't let it get out of there. Captain, this is your vessel. And she's like, but my experienced crew's not here as you guys walk in the door.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
hey, that's us.
She's like,
I walk in and kind of flourish, and I'm like, "Were you talking about us?"
she's like, perfect timing. Oh, I didn't know what to do. It's got the first mate and the surgeon.
What?
It was
That's
that boy.
the backup surgeon.
That boy.
Squall's the
It
surgeon.
mutated into one of those things.
The
The
boy.
boy?
We rescued a
Burn.
baby.
After
Mine-
you guys got left, he got sick. And he started mutating.
I wonder if the same deal's gonna happen to the mom.
Is he down below? Is he on the ship, like on the deck, or
in the crew quarters down below.
So Sven knows, but can I
It
roll to see if Ember would know
Sends
about
up one of its
how these
mutate. I'm sorry.
I know, but can I see if Ember knows how mind flayers are born and stuff?
Wow. Yeah. Roll me a history.
I think they're asshole babies. I think that mothers actually shat them out.
Actually, everybody give me just a straight up intelligent roll. Wait, I can push that. Let's see. Select all. Intelligence. There we go. Nice.
If we do enough of these, I will eventually get a negative, like a -1. That's my roll.
All right, so Krell, you're like, something's on my foot. I don't know. You're not paying attention to the conversation, but and Squall's like, I think I pooped on it. I don't know. And everybody else, you guys are like, wait a second. Those vats or those tadpole things.
What? I had to restart my audio engine. What was that again?
That's perfect. You rolled a 2.
Oh, okay.
You know nothing.
It works out perfect.
I've been called an airhead before.
So them little tadpoles are I guess they're
Parasites.
infesting. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there was a whole bunch left in that ship, wasn't there?
The ship that's being drug into the ocean as we speak.
No, we told them not to drag it into the ocean.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Yeah.
It was a discussion not to do it. Then you guys said, do it.
Yeah, that wasn't smart. So we're gonna go kill this thing, or what are we gonna do with it?
See, we can't let it out.
I think we have
Captain
to
tells
try.
you.
Yeah, we already killed one. Let's just go kill this one too.
Yeah, I'm staying away from it.
What could possibly go wrong?
So what do you do?
Burn the ship.
You know the
We just
layout of
tried
the
to
ship.
upgrade it.
You know the ship very well, the layout. So there's the full map.
Can the captain tell us exactly where this thing was on the ship?
She said it was in the crew quarters.
Does
It's
the king
down
have
in
any
the
soldiers that can help?
soldiers at the dock are at your disposal.
Send them in as bait.
I like when the players get a little, what? What are we doing? I don't know.
How far away is the ship?
200 feet.
Yeah, they're the command post outside the ship.
Yeah, there's like a warehouse that they kind of got the doors open. They got a couple tables and crates pushed together, and they're all standing around looking at you guys. Okay. The king's like, do your duty.
Let's go
crew.
kill it.
Can't let it escape. We need to see what it is. The king doesn't know what the thing is. Neither does anybody else.
How did the captain
You guys are the only ones.
get here? How did the captain get here?
I was at the Dragon Inn and they got me.
Did we commandeer a dinghy, a boat to get us out there?
What do you mean?
It's docked, right?
Yeah, it's at a dock. It's at the dock. It's docked. The voyage is docked. Is that what you're asking?
Right. You said it was 200 feet out.
Well, you're 200 feet down the dock in a warehouse.
Yes, let's go. Let's go kill this.
All right, so there's 8 guards. Nervous as all get out. We seen it. We saw it. It came out. It almost took Tom.
Do they have ranged weapons?
The guards? Yeah, they got spears. They got spears.
That's not a ranged weapon. Are they able to get crossbows?
We can go back to the barracks and get crossbows.
Go get crossbows and return. We will meet you here.
Okay, so they're like,
So what's the plan? Lure them out onto the top deck and just shoot the hell out of them?
Do it on the poop deck. I'm not
We'll
sure
just
how
board
we're.
the ship. We board the ship and destroy it. They can come from the other side and shoot it while we engage it.
Yeah, but it's below deck, right?
It's in the crew quarters.
It can easily move. There's no telling where it is now.
We got to get it on the top of the deck so everybody can get a shot at it.
I wouldn't count on that happening.
Yeah, that's probably too smart for
Have to
that.
go in after it.
As long as it doesn't speak just giant, we'll be okay.
Hmm. So you guys are like at the dock kind of looking at the voyage and stuff, right? Just talk to the guards. They're
Yes.
heading back to the barracks. You think, it's going to take the guards mad dash back to the barracks, get their crossbow, at least 15, 20 minutes. So how are you guys going to spend that 15, 20 minutes? Kind of coming up with a plan? You're going to, okay, here's the boat. We're going to get drawn on the dock. We're going to go in this way. We're going to have them. Is that what your characters are doing? Making a plan?
I think so.
Do the guards have shields? We'll tell them to go in front of us. Put shield wall up. We'll attack.
They did have shields when they left here.
They left them at the barracks to grab their crossbows.
I mean, if they're going to be using crossbows, how good is a shield going to do them?
Right. Uh, I just don't see us getting him up top. We got to be prepared to take him out down there without fire and all kinds of other little tricks that. What's the save?
Hmm. So, Nystagmus and Scuzzer, you guys get like a tingly feeling on the back of your neck, like a small little like eyeball headache too. Like something felt like it penetrated your mind, but
Does it
didn't
seem
succeed.
familiar?
The rest of the party kind of freezes for a second, like pauses, like kind of shakes their head and blinks. And about 30 seconds later, Bradius Caesar, thanks for the follow. The hair tonic entrepreneur himself. Let's see. I need to find something here that I haven't used in a little while. I need this. All right, so up from downstairs, steps out Chandra. Remember Chandra?
No.
Your ship's medic?
Oh yes, yes, medic. Yes.
Chandra. Ship's medic.
How could I forget?
Right? How can you forget her? And she dragging her feet, kind of got her head down, not really looking where she's going. And she comes over to the edge of the ship and she says, negotiate. One person or crew dies.
Who's got the highest charisma?
Hmm.
Scuzzer's deathly afraid of this thing.
Well, Scuzzer, you've got the most personal experience with these things.
That's why he's deathly afraid of them. I had one sucking on my face, remember?
What do you want?
Do you move forward?
Probably not.
You
Let me
like from
see here.
from back by
Yeah.
the barricade. What do you want?
No. I'm probably not
Nystagmus
the
would be
best
one
for.
to talk about it.
Yeah, he kind of looks around and he's like, it's gonna be me, isn't it?
Chandra says,
I think
Ember, you suit the bill. Step forward, or one crew member will die.
She talking to Ember?
Ember.
Ember,
Looks like you drew
Alright,
the short
so
straw, buddy.
your friend
Ember will walk forward.
cannot breathe. Okay.
I'll say good luck, my friend, and I'll touch him on the shoulder and give him just one dose of guidance.
What's the range of guidance?
Touch.
No,
I think
but
it's
is there no
It
range
lasts a
on it?
minute.
Just last a minute and you can go anywhere on the planet? You can teleport to another plane? Nice.
So Ember, guidance, actions. There we go.
Plus, I'm still passing without a trace, so she can't see me.
Heck, come those are still on you. You even taking
Yeah,
a
those should
rest.
have gone a long time ago. Hell, that should have dropped when I cast Hunter's Mark.
Well, they don't. The effect won't drop unless we delete them. Actually, just gonna make it easier on myself. I'm gonna delete expiring effects, and you guys can reapply that guidance if you don't mind.
Okay.
I didn't take them
Alright, so
off
They're
because
not
they're not
Take it
expired.
off.
set.
You don't have
That's why.
expiration.
I'll go forward about 150 feet and then
Oh no,
turn around.
you guys were only like 30 feet from the boat already.
Thought we were waiting for the guards.
You were. You went up to the guards who were 30 feet away from the boat, setting up a perimeter, and you sent them to get their crossbows, and you were standing there.
Okay, then I'll go on to the ship.
All right, hold on. I'm trying
I'm
to
going to
delete things,
leave.
and somehow the combat tracker's moving around.
I'm going to leave wings on with Krell.
Did I get them all? Yeah, it looks like it. Actually, when you get right up to the boat here, and I'm gonna put you guys on this map so you guys can move your tokens around a little bit. But Ember, when you get up here, you get a knock on your brain noggin, like you would get from your owl. Telepathic communication. It says, "You killed my friend in the cave. There are more like me. We are going to harvest this planet. You cannot stop us. We have taken over many minds. You will set me free. You will guard me and your friends to the wreck. This ship will be our vessel. Go communicate with your friends. We leave at dawn. Your crew will survive. If you don't, I will kill the king first. Then your captain. I will save you and your friends till last." You look at Chandra, and you can tell that she's totally dominated, just completely. Her eyes are rolled up in the back of her head. She's drooling. She's dirty and filthy. She's even bruised up.
So you're saying she's dominated in a bad way?
She doesn't have a whip, so. And then she shambles back and goes back downstairs.
So I'll return to them. The creature had demanded we take him back to the ship, or he will kill the king and our captain.
Back to what
I-
ship?
The ship that we just came from on the other side of the island.
The busted one that had the mind flare tanks in it is my assumption.
I don't see how this changes anything. We should go aboard and destroy him now.
My only thought is if we set sail with him, it gets him further away from the city, and then we can take him on without more risk to the city.
Should we
Yeah,
talk to
but
the king about all this?
if he's got the surgeon, who else has he got on board that's working for him or under his control? Might not just be him this time.
Well, with that note, we're going to take a little 10-minute break. Let you guys collect your thoughts and go to the bathroom, refresh your drinks. Stream, we're going to take a quick 10-minute break. We're going to come back. We got about an hour left after that, and we're going to see what the crew of the Voyage is going to do. So don't go away, or if you do go away, come back, and we'll be back in a little bit. All right, that was a short and sweet little break. Did you guys get refreshments? You guys ready to go into your ship and bash some tentacles in?
I said we talk to the king and the captain to see what they think we should do.
All right, since we're all over, since we're all old, some of us older than others, I want to remind you guys of that.
Where do we find that at?
That was in the sunken ship thingy, wasn't it?
Yep. Was in
So
with
we
all the
target-
prisoners' crap.
I say we go in, we destroy it. If the creatures have dominated the crew, killing it will free the crew. If the crew attacks us, we can simply make them unconscious. If they have been infected, they are beyond saving anyway.
I agree. Krell just wants to shoot the thing.
Just shoot it.
Turn it to a pincushion.
Hmm.
I don't know, man. It said it wanted to negotiate.
Well, its negotiation was take me where I want to go or I'm going to kill you. That's not much of a negotiation.
Yeah,
He
gonna
failed his
harvest the
persuasion
planet.
check.
I think the only question is, do we kill it here or do we sail out to sea farther from the city and then try to kill it?
I say we kill it now, get it done with.
We do it here, we
Honestly,
get help.
I'm starting to think it might be better to do it here. At the very worst case scenario, if it tries to come out of the ship, we can have the guards with the crossbows shoot it. But being away from the land isn't going to make the city any safer because it can just turn right around and if it wipes us out, it can just turn right around and come back and attack everybody.
All right, let's do it.
All right. Well, there's your tokens. There's the ship. How you guys doing it? This side of the ship is out, you know, in the water. This is the dock side. So yeah.
Hang on
So
before we go in there.
we should probably go in under the guise of we're going to help them out, just to see what's going on inside before we lay down an attack. See what we're getting into.
See what we're getting into, huh? He wants to see what we're getting into too.
This motherfucker's reading our minds.
Yep.
I'm just
Scuzzer,
hoping this was the guy that was affected by that shield we stabbed.
he's not reading your mind right now. What was that about a shield?
I said that shield thing we found with the eyeball.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
hoping this was the guy that was affected when we broke it.
No, this is Burn. Burn didn't make no
Right.
shield.
Bernie, let's go.
So have the guards returned yet?
Yeah, they come and they're setting up their little perimeter with their crossbows. Right? That's what you wanted them to do? Like, they get behind their barricades. They're like, it's much better to have these than the spears. How many bolts did you bring? I brought 2. No, I'm kidding. You didn't tell us to bring bolts. No. They're privates.
So
What do you want?
if you see one of us 5 running out, don't shoot us.
Oh, right. Can we shoot the owl? Scuzzer shrugs. Maybe. All right, so
Not my owl.
let's roll initiative. Let's just do that. And I need I misplaced one of my links. Hold on. Oh, broke something. Trying to fix it. Working on it. Did that map drop for you guys too, or just me? Okay, good. All right, so Wings gets to go first. How about that?
So Wing's just gonna be looking and watching.
From on top deck, you know, the down below is to the crew. That goes down and that goes up. So that's the way to go. He's just on top of the mast. Is that what he's doing? Or in the crow's
Yes.
nest or whatever? Okay. Nostogamus.
I want to head over towards the way down, but on the way over there, I want to look down into the hold and see, into the crew area, see if I can see anything down in there.
It's dark. You got dark vision?
I do not.
So you're like, you can hear something moving around though.
Who's our light guy?
I'll eventually cast it, but not up here. That's it. Yeah, I'm just gonna move a little closer and wait for everybody else.
All right, so you hear footsteps coming up the stairs. As you see Quora come up. Remember Quora, right?
First mate, right?
And he has his weapons drawn. And he looks kind of big-eyed. He's got two scimitar and a dagger out. And let's see, and he can step right up to Nostogamus. And he's taking swings at you. He whacks you with his scimitar, and then he spins around and tries to stick you with his dagger. The hell is that? Oh, range. Sticks you with his. Wait, did I do that wrong? Yeah, sticks you with his dagger and. And he's like, you know, he doesn't look. His faculties don't look there. As it's your turn. So he comes up, slashes you, sticks you, and he's like, looks at you like, me, don't hurt me.
All right. I want to get away from him. I'm going to try to shocking grasp him. He's not wearing metal armor, is he?
He is wearing studded leather.
That's too bad.
He does have a scimitar in his hand, so he's like, as it leaps down the scimitar. Holy crap! 10 points of damage. He's like, his hair all stands up.
He can't take reactions, so I will move back.
He like, nanny nanny nanner. Thank you for the follow, Dead Hand. I appreciate it. Let's see. Give me a second. I need to read up on something here. And okay. Scuzzer.
All right, I'm gonna take a shot at this guy. Not liking this at all.
He's kind of behind the mast. So, do you have sharpshooter?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we don't care then. He's not behind the mast enough. You never really liked the guy anyways, right?
Not really. And now that he's being weird, I like him even less. I know this probably won't kill him, but I'm gonna use non-lethal.
Okay.
And I'm looking for the Colossus Slayer. There it is.
So you like shoot like a rope off the mast, and it like
Yeah. Swings
big,
around and smacks him
yeah,
in the
swings
head.
around, whap, big welt across him.
And then I'm gonna take my second attack at him.
Guy's pretty tough, huh?
Yeah, I didn't think it would kill him, but
Good thing you guys didn't get into a fight with him when you were first level crew members, right?
Right.
Now that you've gone across the island and come back, you're
Well, it looks
little-
like a
And that's the end of my
Wolverine or
turn.
something.
you could piss him off and he could turn into a shark. You remember how the one-eyed guy turned into a shark?
One-eyed Bill. That's the end of my turn.
Krell.
All right, Krell is going to continue Scuzzer's attack on this guy, and if I can do non-lethal, I will.
Yeah, no problem with non-lethal. Everybody thinks it's a. Oh, you missed. Precision?
Okay, I'll try my second shot.
That's a hit.
That one will hit. And I'm gonna do the I'll do a trip attack on him.
Get over here.
Never mind.
All right. So yeah. So you shoot him in the leg, and he hops around. And then he falls and hits his head and knocks himself out.
Perfect.
Who's got shackles?
Oh, I'm sure there's some on the ship. I can look here.
I do. I have manacles in my pouch.
Oh,
I wonder if some of the king's guards has them too.
I'm a pirate hunter. I'm always
There
ready
you
to
go.
lock them up.
Got a pair for me.
So you
Yep.
shoot it. You can fly over there if you want.
You say put his arms around the mast and then lock the manacles on the other side.
I didn't have the tokens locked. We're still on initiative. It's your turn, Squall.
okay. I'm gonna move.
I've
on my
got more.
boat
I've got
here.
more crew to send out to get slaughtered. You have dark vision, Squall? No.
No. No, I do not. But I can cast a cantrip. And
I was just saying when you crossed over, looking down, you can't really see. It's dark down there.
oh, but I can see on the deck, right?
Yeah, no problem. It's daylight out. Yeah, no problem.
Right. 3 p.m. I am going to cast Bless on myself, Krell, and Nystagmus. Yep. Crap. Okay.
Right, so I'm going to come up onto the ship. Do Wings or I hear anything else coming from down below?
Yeah, you guys can hear movement down below. Footy prints and shuffling abouts. Suffering succotash. There's somebody making footy print sounds.
So I want to cast a spell. Make sure I have 10-foot square. And there's going to be, I will say, careful not to walk in the section above there in front of the steps. I'm casting grease. And then I'll move over. And for now, Wings is going to stay where he is.
Oh, new round. Nystagmus.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cast light and shine it down into the hold here to see what I can see down there that's moving around.
You can see right about in this square. What's her face?
Surgeon.
Yeah, the medic. She's like got her eyes are rolled back, but she's looking up.
Chandri.
As you shine the light in her face, she doesn't even register it.
All right. Well, that was my action. So, that's it. I'm done.
Squall.
Can I begin to unfasten the netting over the hold? Start making my way around this way.
That's actually wood lattice. It's kind of sturdy. But you could they kind of lift out like they're like a manhole cover kind of. There's like 4 big wood things,
Right.
so they're kind of heavy, but I think you might be able to pull one out by yourself. What's your strength? Yeah, you're pretty strong.
All right.
You got muscles.
I want to move to. I want to move to here then, and pull this one out, or try to.
All right, give me a here. I'll even help you out here. Actually, it's easier just for you to roll it. Athletics. Then me unselecting everybody and yeah, no problem. I mean, you can't like toss it around like a rag doll, but you
Right.
pull it up and you kind of just slide it to the side, like on top of this one. You kind of get it up and onto it.
Kind of bend down and look. What can I see up under from this angle?
Let's see. We got Nystagmus' light source. Give me a perception check. You see all of the all the hammocks, and you see what's her face? She's standing in this square, and that's about it.
Oh, what the hell? I'm gonna drop off in there.
Okay.
And
Yeah, it takes your
immediately
second for
move
your eyes
to
to get
here.
adjusted. You slip up against the wall. You're like,
And I'm just gonna reach out and touch. Is there a? Well, actually, I guess I'm down here now.
yeah.
So I would be. Wait a minute, right there. Is there a? Well, I already used my action to lift the hatch. That's good.
Yeah. Ember.
So I'm going to ready produce flame, and if somebody comes up, I will
Give
blast
them
them.
some sizzles. Move over, bacon. Sizzling. Scuzzer. He's like,
I'll move over there and ready in action. Knock an arrow and ready in action in case somebody either comes out of the hole or comes out of the stairs there.
okay. Corel?
All right. So this was open, right?
Yep. Yep, that's open now.
scroll. All right. I want to fly down there
Da, da, da,
and
da.
get down into the hole.
And thank you, sir. I thought surely somebody will follow me if we just get on down in
Yeah, I
here.
want to get down there and then onto that side. And what
You
can I
can't
see?
really fly down below, so how far did you
I have a
move?
50 fly to get there, and then walking 10 feet should be more than enough movement.
Yeah. Give me a perception check. You don't see shit. You like your eyes are adjusting. You're
Plus
like,
8, damn it.
right? It sucks when you rolled a 2. Pretty bad, pretty bad. Taking you a second for your eyes to adjust. But however, you know she's
Oh,
standing right there. I mean, you can see her clearly.
okay.
She's in the light.
I want to ready an action if I see Squid Face. I want to take a shot at him.
Would it help if I put her on the map?
You know, I'm so tempted to play this card right now, but it almost, I mean, it breaks the game to me. It's called Timeout. Starting on the turn this card is played, combat pauses for 1 minute. Enemies may not take action that could be viewed as hostile. Actually, it says DM's discretion.
Mm-hmm.
Afterward, combat resumes from where it left off. Any ally making a hostile action immediately ends this effect. So in essence, we could come down here, look all around the boat, and take a couple seconds and say, okay, we're gonna do this. But to me, that just completely breaks the game.
I don't think so. You could
You're
get
okay with
around.
that?
You could get around the enemy and everything.
So they don't see anybody else coming up the steps.
How would you know what they see?
On my turn, I'll find out.
Uh, what do you guys think? You want me to play the card or not?
Well, it's my turn, so
Oh,
out from behind the stairs steps Burn. And he moves.
Do I get my shot off?
You do, as he comes moving towards you. He's like, his tentacles are like. He's like, and you hear her say, hungry brains. Whap! She hit him in the chest with an arrow.
damn.
Nice. Ah. Uh-oh, Valtrex, she disconnected for a second. I don't know. You're getting a
Yeah.
spike.
Yeah, I don't see that yet, but we'll see.
So it gets to finish its turn. So it tries to hit you with its tentacles and succeeds. So you take some psychic damage and you're grappled. And its overwhelming screech of psychic damage stuns you as he starts to find the soft spot in your skull.
Now, does Nystagmus see this from the top? Look, he's
Yeah.
looking down.
Oh yeah, who was ready? Somebody was ready up top. Ember.
Scuzzer was ready,
Scuzzer.
but
I
I don't
think
know
you
if I
can
can see him from where I'm
yeah,
at.
No. Nystagmus can. But he wasn't readied, so. Ember, it's your turn though. We start a new round.
So it doesn't say in the spell itself, am I able to disperse the spell?
Disperse what spell?
Grease?
Is it concentration?
No.
Then no, you can't.
Last,
It's there.
last minute.
It'll be there for a minute. Oh, you can only end concentration.
All right, then I'm going to produce flame and let's see something. Are we able to walk over this center section here?
Except for the spot that's missing.
So I'm going to go to the edge, hold on to the rail.
What, try to dash? Like, slip through
No,
the grease?
that's 30 feet. It's 30 feet right there.
Right, but isn't the grease considered difficult terrain?
Okay, yeah, it is. All right, my bad. All right, so then I'm going to. You said this section is missing, so we can see down below.
Yeah, where the two other players went through. Yeah, other characters.
Can I see the mind flayer?
You were there. Yes. Yep. He's got
All right.
Krell by the head with his tentacles. He's got him grabbed with his little flaily arms, and he's like, and you can hear like licking and slobbering all over his feathers.
All right, so I'm going to use up my wand of magic missiles at level 6, so it'll be 8 missiles at it.
And you're gonna disintegrate it?
Well, it has 7
Okay.
charges.
Well,
on
when
it.
you said use up, I
So,
was like, you're gonna use all the charges on it?
yeah. No, I'm going to use use 6 of them, so it'll be a total of 8.
So like, not so bad. Could have rolled more than one. Wings.
So Wings is going to fly down into the hole. And Chandri is attacking Squall, correct?
No, she's standing there staring up in the air, going, and her eyes are all rolled back to her. She
Right,
has
so
no
I'm going to
weapons out or anything.
It's going to move over and help Krell.
Like, help Crow fight, or I guess just grant the help action.
Yes, grant the help action.
She can't do anything. It goes. So let's see. Let me double check this. Ooh. This is not good. So you can hear it go.
I've heard that noise.
And it bites through your skull.
I want to use a card.
Okay.
How unfortunate. It's a silver card. Force an enemy to re-roll a roll they just made. The enemy must use the lower of the 2 rolls.
on the hit roll I just rolled?
Yeah, he's rolling at advantage, isn't he?
He's
Yeah, I guess
stunned.
so.
He's incapacitated.
Yeah, let's wait a minute. Roll it. Roll the damage, then I'll make him use it.
Okay. As
Okay, so I'll use it again. Or I'll use that card now. So
it pulls out his brain and starts eating it. Oh, you want to re-roll the damage roll?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me, what's that? Control back on you. Oh, not control. Shift. Oh, no, that was right.
and it says he's dying. It doesn't say he's dead.
It put me below 0.
Is that a trick they got?
Yeah, it's called extract brain.
Uh,
When an incapacitated human are grappled by the mind flyer, the target takes 10d10 piercing damage. If the damage reduces the target to 0 hit points, the mind flyer kills the target by extracting and devouring its
shit.
brain.
Should have had him re-roll the hit.
Yep.
I can do that.
Yep. Well, we need to do that. This doesn't look good.
Hopefully he'll miss.
Extract brain. I did not. I don't see how you guys can save him.
Can no, maybe it's too late. Can I use a card before he does his damage, or is that?
Which card? Depends on how the
Well,
card reads.
yeah, it's not really that in reaction sort of thing, but I'll just drop it in the chat there. Can I use that before he manages to pull his brain out?
So Nystagmus kind of leans in like, what the hell's going on? And like bumps the little rack thing that Squall moved over there, the manhole lid, the wooden thing. It flips over and swings down into the compartment and knocks the mind flyer off of Krell enough that his brain falls back into his head and he falls over at 0 hit points.
Okay.
That's
Can
a
I use a
platinum
card?
card. Yeah.
How do I share this card? I keep trying to drag the shield, but it won't drop into the chat.
Yeah, mine doesn't do it either.
How did you guys share them? Because
It tells
his
me
worked. How'd you share that
Yeah.
card?
I just dragged it straight from my character sheet over.
I keep
Spell
trying. Let
entry,
me
not
try
the
it.
image entry.
What's
Yeah,
the
it's not
card?
working.
I can look it up. I just need to know the card name.
To the rescue. Use this card when an ally drops to 0 hit points. Move your speed towards them as a free action. If you end this move adjacent to them, they may spend a hit die.
All right, hold on a second. Where the hell are you at?
It's a silver card, to the rescue. Yeah, and I'm on top of the deck. I figure if I move 5, 10, drop down, I could probably make it. I just have to be adjacent to him.
All right, give me an acrobatics check. I gotta refigure something here. So you get to here and slip and fall prone. So 5, 10. You still, so you still have enough to crawl over here. Yeah, that's all you had left was 5 feet.
Okay,
I mean,
so
you get up, that's 15, and then you finish your move over there. And if you move adjacent to them, they may spend a hit die.
yes,
Thank you.
and you just delete that card off the action tab, right?
Yep.
Your brain falls back in your skull.
And you come back to consciousness.
And and Scuzzer comes over and crunches your freaking skull back down, like,
Medic!
and you're like, you twitch a little, and your leg kicks out, and you're like, and your eyes blink open,
More of a bird brain than usual.
and it's your turn.
All right. Well, uh,
He didn't have a hold. He doesn't have a
Right.
hold of you anymore either.
okay, excellent.
So let me drop
Um,
that off of you, and you're no longer stunned.
oh, that's good too. Shoot.
And
what
the
am I
and the
gonna
owl's
do here?
helping you.
The owl's helping me. I really want to step back 5 feet.
Well, actually, you're in this square.
Yeah. Well, I want to be able to use my bow. I suppose I can use my bow anyway.
Well, the owl's giving you advantage, so you'd just be
Yeah.
irregular anyway. So
So I'll be at regular, so that'll work.
yeah, apply disadvantage because he's got the help action on you.
Yep. All right. So here we go. First one.
Brad, that's the inspiration cards. They're on the DM's
That's
Guild. You
gonna
can look them
miss.
up. Check it out. Inspiration cards.
Second one. That's also gonna miss. I'm gonna
Oh,
action surge.
wait, does that advantage only apply to one attack?
Should have applied to all of them,
Did you?
doesn't it?
Well, the first shot you had advantage, disadvantage, but the second
it
one
just
you
gave me
only
this.
had You only had disadvantage.
The help went away.
Does help only last for one attack? Maybe.
It may be on the next.
Expire
it
on
may be
next
on your next
roll.
Where's the help action at?
Yeah, it says it's just the first attack roll.
Ah, so it's coded right. We just don't know the rule.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm still going to use my action surge, and
Rinse and repeat.
I'm just, yeah, I'm just going to not use. Screw it. I'm going to use sharpshooter and precision attack. That hits. Good.
Damn.
And then my last one, I'm going to use precision attack again. And my final damage hit.
And why don't you describe to us how you, with your skull still flopping around a little up there, kill this thing?
All right. So, Krell gets back up, kind of shakes his head a little bit, and feels his brains jiggling inside his skull. Takes him a second, and he misses the first couple of shots because this thing's got him rattled. But he manages to finally rally himself and push himself. And his last couple of shots are straight on, right between one in each of this little squid face's eyeballs. skewering him to the post that's right behind him, it looks like.
Nice thunk, thunk. He's like, "Ugh," and his little weak little arms go limp, and his tentacles twitch for a second, and then he goes limp.
Some nasty bastards, man. I'm telling you.
Oh, no kidding.
Nystagmus says, "What's going on down there? Are you guys okay?"
And
Minor
Sandra
surgery.
collapses to the ground. Clunk.
She breathing?
Yeah, she is unconscious and has 5 levels of exhaustion.
Mm.
One more and she's dead.
Yeah, so I will cast Lesser Restoration on her, which is a level 2 spell.
Oh, that's going to give
So that
her
well, wait a second.
back one
Yeah,
level of exhaustion.
that'll give her back
she needs
1.
A week of R&R.
Yeah, she
Mm-hmm. Right, but at least we get stabilize her a little bit more. So I'll take that off, and then just shit. Yeah, I'll cast Cure Wounds on her just to wake her up.
I would suggest we decapitate this thing and take it up the top side. But last time I poked one, I almost died.
He's like, I ain't touching it.
I ain't touching it.
Skewer it with my rapier and then drag it up the stairs.
There's some like hooks and stuff too, that's a ship. It's got
Oh,
all
gaff
kinds of
hook, there we
stuff.
go.
Yeah, gaff hook, like in his chin and just start dragging it up the stairs.
Oh, we'll winch it right up out of the hole.
Yeah.
Hang it here like a tuna. I think we should probably show that map, that invasion map, to the king and the captain, and say, look, somebody's got to get word to these cities to prepare for something and to send some help if possible.
All right, so
because this could be bad.
I actually had an idea for that.
Let's
Oh,
do a
go ahead.
little discussion here. So you guys pull the mind flyer up out of it, and the guards, shoot at you guys, like, until you guys, whoa, like,
He's
as
already
you
dead.
see this thing,
You morons.
and as you guys tell the guards we got it, go tell the king and all that. So the king comes over to the boat with the captain and some more of the crew. And some more guards, and a couple of the king's bodyguard guys that got more neck than they have shoulders, and they want to know what's going on. They're like, the king's like, "What is it?
Fell
What is
from
that
the
thing?"
sky.
So I think you guys have a little homework to do. I think you guys need to figure out what you want to tell the king, what information you want to pass on to him. It can't be another rapping Stogamus story, but and you guys got some research to do. You got to check out this map and stuff. So think on what you guys want to discuss with the king, because in the morning, he's going to have you in his war room. And if you guys want to present this map to him, you can.
I think we just tell him everything we know. That there's a whole ship of these tadpole things up there, and
All right,
Get
so
the word out and raise the alarm.
So
Did the first mate come to his senses too? He's still tied around a pole.
yeah, he was just dominated. So now he's dominated and unconscious. So now he's not dominated and just unconscious and manacled. So
He's got a red ball in his mouth.
He will wake up 1d4 hours without any healing. But that's okay because with the magic of D&D, everybody gets a long rest as you guys spend the night and then meet with the king in the morning, and you guys show him this map. Now he's got his experts and everything, and they look at the map and they tell you that this is a pirate map. And these are cities that are scheduled to be attacked in less than a 10-day at the same
Ooh.
time.
By who?
By the Black Armada, a pirate fleet.
Do I know what that is?
Everybody knows who they are. They are
The Stagmas.
the pirates.
Did you start to say something about you've got a method of communicating back to Waterdeep or Neverwinter or something like that?
No, I think that the path we're on is probably better than what I was going to say. I had an idea that if we didn't know what to do with this map, and we wanted, we're worried that it was legitimate, that we could actually use the wine as an in and go back to what, Lord Neverember, and present him with the wine, and then also, like use that as a way to get an audience with him, so he would take us seriously, hopefully, and then present him with the map in the hope that he could help us. But I think this way works too.
Maybe a bottle of the wine. That's a lot of money.
Not all the wine.
Now, let me remind you that the stamps on the wine is the Neverember's
Neverember.
yeah, whatever his name is, seal.
Yeah, it was his wine.
That's his wine.
Right. That's why I figured we could say, hey, in our adventures, we obtained this, and we knew it was his, and so we are bringing it back to him.
Yeah, it's a good way to get in his good graces.
Yeah, one of the crates.
I don't know. With as much money as we have, I'm not sure we need that.
Yeah.
More money's always better.
Mo money.
I'm just afraid what'll happen if we hold it back and then they find out, oh, he only gave us one crate.
Right.
That could open up a world of hurt if we're in bad graces with one of the lords.
Well, maybe we could do both. The captain could go and report back, and at the same time, we could go and try to talk to Lord Neverember.
So is that what we need to do? That brings up a question. Do we need to be going back to the mainland and trying to rouse the militia? Or do we need to try to just destroy this ship here? Or
I don't know what we have left to do here because we told them to drag the little minnow crash alien ship into the water.
All right, well, I'll give you a little DM help here. This is chapter 2 that you guys are starting. Hopefully the characters have managed to free the prisoners of the Shahagan in this chapter and thus discovered the strange map of the Sword Coast in with the, it says the characters' belongings, but I think they meant the prisoners' belongings. The map should prompt them to journey back to the Sword Coast where they can uncover
good.
a planned series of pirate attacks upon major cities of the Sword Coast. the character should have a chance to report back to Jarl Frostgale and King Redax before leaving Gunderlin. If they manage to take back the head of Karg, the Shahagan Baron, Jarl Frostgate would have thrown you a feast in your honor and reward them with 500 gold pieces. But I think your outcome was much better. A bag of holding with magical items in it.
Yeah.
It says he also humbles himself by acknowledging that perhaps the Lord's Alliance does have some good agents within their ranks. So I think he did that too. Similarly, King Olgrave rewards the characters with a feast and the pick of any longship from the king's fleet, along with a crew of 40 berserkers to man it.
Whoa.
That's if you guys want. He
Alright.
asks the characters to tell him the tale of their adventures and that they also extend his thanks to Lord Nevermember.
So we got our own ship now.
Actually,
40 berserkers.
and thank you whoever did it, because I have a longship that's got a ram and 40 berserkers on it. It's a CR-17, by the way.
Perfect.
Well, yeah, but there's a huge pirate fleet that I think that we're gonna have to. So yeah, we may
But
be a few berserkers
Captain
light. but
Graycell,
we
Captain Graycell says, "You're still under. You're still under." Wait, she's got a high-pitched voice. You're still under the command of the voyage. Your duties take you back to Neverwinter.
I thought we were doing this for the Lord's Alliance.
That's who hired us.
Well, we'll be taking our ship back to Neverwinter.
We'll follow you
Yeah, yeah.
in our own ship.
You'd be the best protected ship out here.
She's like,
Certainly doesn't hurt to have another good ship out there when we've got a mass of pirates preparing to attack.
my crew on my boat, that crew on that boat. Seems fair.
Until we return to Neverwinter.
Until your duties are done at Neverwinter, of course.
Very good. As long as we get the boat back.
Yeah, you guys can have the.
Have the crew take the boat, follow us.
Well, the crew of the Berserkers can. It's a longboat. Row your boat.
Right.
It's not a sailboat, so you guys would be waiting on them a lot.
Well, it'll probably have a mast on it. Most of them were masted as well.
Yeah, but it's like a single mast.
Right.
It's you guys got two.
It's not a
frickin-
sailing ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This thing moves at like an 8. That thing moves at like a 4 or something.
Right.
But if that's cool, she's okay with that. You know, going slow and nice and easy and
That's gonna take
cautious.
too long.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think
it's
we
gonna
want to
take
go
too-
slow.
Well, we'll just have them
Can we
bring the
tow
ship
it?
to Neverwinter.
They can. You can tell them to meet us in Neverwinter, but it's going to be, you know, if it takes you guys 10 days to get there, it's going to take them 20. You know, or whatever. They're half the speed.
And the attack's within the next 10 days, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
They'll never get there in time.
Sounds like a plan.
I guess he's better off. It'd be better if the king just sent some ships to support the Sword Coast. Send 3 or 4 of these. You keep the ships, you keep the berserkers yourself, but come and help them out over there on the coast.
I'm sorry, I was reading. What'd you say?
If
The
You know,
king
maybe
sends
we
his
advi-
navy.
right, the king could send a fleet of these. Let's say he's got 4 or 5 of them. It's for an island that's probably the size of it or smaller, filled with berserkers, and he can come and support. Keep the boats, keep the berserkers. Just come and support us over on the Sword Coast. Get there as quick as they can.
Well, currently he only has one ship available with a crew, and it belongs to you. But within a few days he can recall some of his ships and get them on the way. But remember, most of his King's fleet is out dealing with pirates. There's pirate attacks all over the place.
Well, it's something to think about.
And with that is where we're going to stop for the night. As you guys get on the voyage and head out towards the Sword Coast. Destination Neverwinter? Is that where you guys are going?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. with your guys waiting on a couple other ships and then all coming over together, 3 or 4 long ships to Neverwinter is where you want them to go. There are 2 other cities on that map that have no idea they're being attacked.
We gotta have some magical way of getting
Yeah.
communication.
Does the city have any of those parchment papers that fold up into a little bird and you? I forget what the hell they're called.
Paper
They
birds.
send, yeah, messages.
Yeah, that's a little further than the range of message.
Or a mage that can cast like ascending or something.
Just a little fishing community of Gunderland. They had to hire the Lord's Alliance to come all the way over here, send people all the way over here. So they're looking at you guys for those answers.
Well, then we've got to get back to Neverwinter.
Our most powerful wizard in the party is Ember.
We got to get back there quick enough so they can send messages all the way to Baldur's Gate.
Right.
Within the next 10 days.
Krell can fly up there.
Now, in Neverwinter, you probably could locate somebody that could send messages. You remember,
Right.
Neverwinter's recovering from lots of devastation and fighting, so it's not, a complete city. But Waterdeep and Baldur's Gate, on the other hand, are, rock solid as far as if you wanted to find a wizard or something, a powerful wizard. Definitely Waterdeep would be for sure. Baldur's Gate, with recent events of Elturel being sucked away, and Baldur's Gate was next. They're a little on the edge, we should say.
So do we want to head to Waterdeep instead?
Can we convince the captain?
Waterdeep's in the middle.
She's
go north,
she's
go
going to
south.
Neverwinter first, so.
Yeah, Neverwinter's closer anyway. I mean, we might be able to find what we need there.
It is. You kind of got to go right by Neverwinter to get to Waterdeep. I mean.
Oh yeah.
Remember, you guys are kind of north.
Right. I was looking at the little pirate map. Yeah, Neverwinter straight shot. They can
How
use
long
the
did it
Pony
take us to
Express.
get here?
Let's take a look. It's been a while since.
I think it was 2 days.
Oh no, it was longer than that.
It
Like a
wasn't
week
long.
or something. We just had a couple of encounters during that week, but most of it was just.
Each hex measures 24 miles across. Characters moving at a normal pace can travel 1 hex per day through easy terrain or grassland. They can travel half a hex per day if traveling through difficult. Okay, so that doesn't count.
Well, what's the speed on the ship?
Let's see. Instead of tracking movement by hexes, you can keep track of actual distance covered by.
This is about 15 hexes.
Yeah, I
here it
count
is. Determine
15
how
hexes.
far a ship travels in a day times its speed in miles per hour by the number of hours it travels. So what's the speed of voyage?
Looks like it's 360 miles between the island and Neverwinter.
So the voyage is a 20. So
Times 24 hours in a day.
it says, for example, a sailing ship travels 48 miles or 2 hexes per day. So you guys are
7.5 days.
Yeah. It's about 15 hexes between there and Neverwinter.
mm-hmm.
Well, that gets us there 2.5 days before this, if we, with any luck.
And that's where we're going to leave off. You guys heading that way.
Cool, Drake.
And let's say bye to the stream. Let me get that going and get everyone out of the stream. All you guys, appreciate you guys sticking around. Do you guys want to go raid somebody? Let's go raid
Raid time.
Quicksilver.
Thanks, Brady Caesar. We'll see you in a couple of nights, buddy.
He had a question about the inspiration cards. He didn't know what cards we were using.
Stick around. I'll go raid Quicksilver real quick, and then you guys can say bye. Ooh, nice. 8 viewers. Sweet. There we go.